Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Many women find out the hard way that the grass is not greener. Now, ladies, I know what's up because I know with y'all always look to trade up. I mean, people, call it hypergamy now, but technically that's not the term, but we'll just go with it, right? Ladies, we know that y'all always look to do better. And I'm going to tell you what, in general, there's nothing wrong with it. In general, if you're single, especially if you're single. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the natural thing. It's y'all women, y'all the ones who really shape the future of the human race because y'all have to decide which men's seeds get passed into the future. I don't have a problem with that. In fact, I strongly suggest y'all go for the best men. And when I say best men, not just the dudes who fine and everything, but the dudes who at least have some level of attractiveness to you, and they have good intentions toward you, and they can be a good parent, and they can be protected, and they can be a provider, and they can be a leader, and a great lover to you. I don't have a problem with that. I encourage that. But let's be real, ladies. A lot of y'all will have a decent man. And y'all know this is a consistent story because I keep seeing stuff that come up for it. Y'all have a good man, and you know what? Nah, he ain't like supermodel of the world. And he might not be like that billionaire or something, but shoot, that dude making six figures and stuff, and he do spend some time in the gym, and he wash his ass, and you know, he really cares about you. He try to take his time in bed. But ladies, we know how I get. You get around some of those heifers you think are your real girlfriends. And they be complaining. You start hanging out with them, they be complaining. And they say, girl, you can do better. Because he's still human. I don't care what he got going on. You live with somebody and stuff. They're going to do something that's going to get on your nerves. Oh, and just to be clear, ladies, if you live with a man, there's some stuff you getting on his nerves about too. So, yeah, that's going to happen. But then what happens? A lot of women, they take some small, minor thing that quite frankly could have been worked out with a good discussion with like Pop and Big Mama, honestly. And it's like, oh, well, I ain't going to deal with him anymore. In fact, ladies, I'm just going to say this. Some of the reasons I've heard women break up from a man, I was like, you got to be kidding. Are you serious? You know? Are you serious? Ain't even the attraction thing. It'd be some small thing. Well, he ain't do this, he ain't do that. And all that really happened was some fine dude came in the picture and smiled your way. And I understand that. Shoot, you get that lust going and all of that. But here's the thing. Many women will roll from that good guy thinking the grass is greener. Yeah, it's greener. It'll be better. It'll be better with this other guy. Yeah, no, he's just new. He's not necessarily better. Because, okay, say a woman wants that guy being all romantic and stuff. And the guy they already have, he's not, I mean, he was romantic at first, but shoot, I got 3 kids now. And shoot, he the one got to work too. He's working, you might be working, but he working 2 jobs. And then come home and then be like fixing up stuff around there and all of that. And shoot, he be like, and he might not be making love like that. You know, he too damn tired. But then, and yeah, he should be working on it. I would advise he work on it, but shoot, you still got to have some compromise. All of a sudden, that fine dude come in. And that fine dude, see, he's going to look good because, one, he's something new. But then he's like, you know, he's telling you how good you look. And yeah, you looking good. And, you know, he looking good. And all of a sudden, you know, the woman ready to roll out. She ready to go. Hook up with him. And he probably get with you. He probably get with the woman and be doing her well. But see, here's the problem with that. And this is mainly where a woman gets caught up. all you seeing is the green grass. You ain't seeing what's behind it. First of all, it might not really be grass. It might be one of those low, those carpets they be putting on grass. They just lay out some mats and stuff. And then you don't see what's behind the closed door. You seeing all the positive stuff. See, one thing in a relationship, and a lot of women get caught up in this more than men. A lot of women want that little fantasy stuff all the time. That whole Disney shit all the time. Usually younger women, older women, most anyway, evolve out of that silliness. But expect to like the good times all the time, which ain't gonna happen when you with a person. Because real life happens. Meanwhile, this new guy, hey, he's a fun guy and everything. He can just show you the good side. But then this is what happens. Okay, a woman, she had that guy, they boyfriend and girlfriend break up, or married, all of a sudden separated. She having all this fun with the guy, but the guy don't have to show up for anything good for her. And then if they even try a relationship, she starts seeing the other side. And it was like, well, wait a minute. All that was just a flash, you know? And then it's like you roll, then you try to get back with the first guy. The first guy is like, screw that. He's like, screw that. Shit. He done moved on. And I'm like, this happens so much because I've talked about this several times because I see it too much. I've seen it so many times. I've seen so many women, and I've known them personally. Some women will talk about it. They'll talk about it publicly on social media. You know, had a good guy who was like depressed about them, but then all of a sudden they felt like they could move on, but then couldn't find anything better. Because I gave a scenario about that one fine guy. Some women just think they're going to find something better anyway. Not even based on anything strong. Like I know of a woman, she had a good guy and she thought she could do better only because other guys were starting to pay attention to her. But then all of a sudden what happened, actually this happened about 4 times, 4 different women over the decades that I've known, might have been more. But you know what? They get out there, once they roll from the first guy, all of a sudden the other guys don't have any interest in her. Because, and I might need to talk about this another time, sometimes ladies mistake a little bit of friendliness from a man as he wants them sexually. Not necessarily. Some men are just friendly. Some men are just polite and all of that. Especially if they got something going on for themselves. They ain't trying to chase every woman. So, but a lot of women, they think, oh, that grass is greener. Not necessarily. Many women need to just water their own damn grass. Seriously. Just water your own damn grass. Really do the stuff that they need to do because, yeah, the man might not have, he might not have wanted to make love as much, but, you wearing granny panties around, ain't fixing yourself up. Ain't putting on that nice perfume, letting yourself get out of shape. So, maybe he would want to if you were presenting something. Like I said, water your own damn grass. And I had to share that because I swear that's something that keeps coming up. I wish I had honestly, that's the proverbial, I wish I had a dime. I wouldn't even have to do this. I had so much money, I'd hire somebody to give all this stuff. Shoot. I mean, come on. And to me, women find out the hard way. I think and ladies, I'm just going to be raw with you. Many women just have to be more realistic. More realistic. You probably ain't going to do better than what you got. In fact, I know this guy, he was a marriage counselor. He told us, it was a private group. He said, look, he be in there with listening to both sides. He said, look, y'all need to work it out because nobody going to put up with y'all bullshit. And that's what a lot of women, though, find out. They find out, hey, the grass ain't greener. So, I mean, other than ladies, I would say this. If you got a good man, if that man ain't abusing you, if he ain't abusing you physically or emotionally, he's generally good. But I ain't going to say automatically stay with him. Listen to what I'm saying. If he shows that, he's willing to work, y'all sit down and talk. Okay? That's what you do. You sit down and talk and see what y'all can do. And then you figure out, okay, you might have some complaints about him, but then listen to his complaints about you. Y'all seriously work on it. Because it's better you work on it right there with that dude who's already shown that he has good intentions toward you Then you find out the other time that that guy that you thought was like so shiny, so much a flash in the pan, that he don't give a shit about you. You just another you just a notch in his belt. You just another kill for him. So I want y'all to think about that, all right, ladies? So anyway, that's all I got for today. Get back with y'all ladies later. Peace and blessings.